Part 1 of Alcestis by Euripides. Translated by Gilbert Murray. This is a Librivox recording. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Characters of the play. Admetus, king of Fury, in Thessaly.
Read by Todd.
Alcestis, daughter of Pallas, his wife.
Read by Elizabeth Klett.
Pheres, his father, formerly king but now in retirement.
Read by Bruce Peary.
2 children, his son and daughter.
Read by Lynn Silva.
A manservant in his house.
Read by Lambda.
A handmaid.
Read by Ariel Lipshaw.
The hero, Heracles.
Read by MB.
The god, Apollo.
Read by Libby Gone.
Thanatos, or death.
Read by Dustin Tuttle.
Chorus, consisting of elders of Fury.
Read by Capricia Page.
Read by Elizabeth Klett.
Narration, read by David Lawrence. The scene represents the ancient castle of Admetus, near Fury, in Thessaly. It is the dusk before dawn. Apollo, radiant in the darkness, looks at the castle.
Admetus' house. 'Twas here I bowed my head of old, and chafed not at the bondman's bread, though born in heaven. I, Zeus to death had hurled my son Asclepius, healer of the world, piercing with fire his heart, and in mine ire I slew his Cyclop churls who forged the fire, whereat Zeus cast me forth to bear the yoke of service to a mortal. To this folk I came, and watched a stranger's herd for pay, and all his house I have prospered to this day. For innocent was the lord I chanced upon, and clean as my own heart, King Pheres' son, Admetus. Him I rescued from the grave, beguiling the grey sisters till they gave a great oath that Admetus should go free, would he but pay to them below in fee another living soul. Long did he prove all that were his, and all that owed him love, but never a soul he found would yield up life and leave the sunlight for him, save his wife, who even now down the long galleries is borne, death wounded, for this day it is she needs must pass out of the light and die, and seeing the stain of death must not come nigh my radiance. I must leave this house I love. But ha! The headsman of the pit, above earth's floor to ravish her. Aye, long and late he hath watched, and cometh at the fall of fate.
Enter from the other side Thanatos, a crouching black-haired and winged figure, carrying a drawn sword. He starts in revulsion on seeing Apollo.
Aha! Why here? What makest thou at the gate, thou thing of light? Wilt o'ertread the eternal judgment, and abate and spoil the portions of the dead? 'Tis not enough for thee to have blocked in other days Admetus' doom, with craft of magic wine which mocked the 3 grey sisters of the tomb. But now once more I see thee stand at watch, and shake that arrow-armed hand to make this woman thine, who swore to die now for her husband's sake.
Fear not, I bring fair words, and seek but what is just.
And if words help thee not, an arrow must.
'Tis ever my delight to bear this bow.
And aid this house unjustly, aye, 'tis so.
I love this man, and grieve for his dismay.
And now wilt rob me of my second prey.
I never robbed thee, neither then nor now.
Why is Admetus here then, not below?
He gave for ransom his own wife, for whom
I am come, and straight will bear her to the tomb.
Go, take her, I can never move thine heart.
To slay the doomed? Nay, I will do my part.
No, to keep death for them that linger late.
'Twould please thee so? I owe thee homage great.
Ah, then she may yet grow old.
No, I too have my rights, and them I hold.
'Tis but one life thou gainest eitherwise.
When young souls die, the richer is my prize.
Old, with great riches they will bury her.
Fie on thee, fie, thou rich man's lawgiver.
How? Is there wit in death who seemed so blind?
The rich would buy long life for all their kind.
Thou wilt not grant me then this boon? 'Tis so?
Thou knowest me. What am I? I tell thee, no.
I know God sickeneth thee, and men pine.
Begone! Too many things not meant for thine Thy greed hath conquered, but not all, not all.
I swear, for all thy bitter pride, a fall awaits thee. One even now comes conquering towards this house, sent by a Southland king to fetch him 4 wild coursers, of the race which rend men's bodies in the winds of Thrace. This house shall give him welcome good, and he shall wrest this woman from thy worms and thee. So, thou shalt give me all, and thereby win but hatred, not the grace that might have been.
Exit Apollo.
Talk on, thy threats shall win no bride. From me, this woman, whatsoe'er betide, shall lie in Hades' house, even at the word I go to lay upon her hair my sword. For all whose head this grey sword visiteth, to death are hallowed, and the lords of death.
Thanatos goes into the house. Presently, as the day grows lighter, the chorus enters. It consists of citizens of Pheræ, who speak severally.
Quiet, quiet above, beneath.
The house of Admetus holds its breath.
And never a king's friend near, to tell us either of tears to shed for Peleus' daughter, crowned and dead, or joy that her eyes are clear. Bravest, truest of wives is she that I have seen or the world shall see.
Hear ye no sob, or noise of hands beating the breast? No mourners' cries for one they cannot save?
Nothing, and at the door there stands no handmaid. Help, O Pion, rise, O star beyond the wave.
Dead? And this quiet? No, it cannot be.
Dead, dead. Not gone to burial secretly.
Why? I still fear. What makes your speech so brave?
Admetus cast that dear wife to the grave alone, with none to see?
I see no bowl of clear spring water. It ever stands before the dread door when a dead man rests.
No lock of shorn hair. Every daughter of woman sheds it for the dead. No sound of bruised beasts.
Yet 'tis this very day.
This very day?
The queen should pass and lie beneath the clay.
It hurts my life, my heart. All honest hearts must sorrow for a brightness that departs, a good life worn away.
To wander o'er leagues of land, to search over wastes of sea, where the prophets of Lycia stand, or where Ammon's daughters 3 make runes in the rainless sand, for magic to make her free. Oh, vain! For the end is here. Sudden it comes and sheer. What lamb on the altar's strand, stricken, shall comfort me?
Only one I know. Apollo's son was he, who healed men long ago. Were he but on earth to see, she would rise from the dark below and the gates of eternity. For men whom the gods had slain he pitied and raised again, till God's fire laid him low. And now what help have we?
All's done that can be. Every vow full paid, and every altar's brow full crowned with spice of sacrifice. No help remains, nor respite now.
Enter from the castle a handmaid, almost in tears.
But see, a handmaid cometh, and the tear wet on her cheek. What tidings shall we hear? Thy grief is natural, daughter, if some ill hath fallen to-day. Say, is she living still, or dead, your mistress? Speak, if speak you may.
Alive, no, dead. Oh, read it either way.
Nay, daughter, can the same soul live and die?
Her life is broken, death is in her eye.
Poor king, to think what she was, and what thou.
He never knew her worth, He will know it now.
There is no hope, methinks, to save her still.
The hour is come, and breaks all human will.
She hath such tendance as the dying crave?
For sure, and rich robes ready for her grave.
For God, she dies high-hearted, ay, and far in honour raised above all wives that are.
Far above all? How other? What must she who seeketh to surpass this woman be? Or how could any wife more shining make her lord's love than by dying for his sake? But thus much all the city knows. 'Tis here in her own rooms the tale will touch thine ear with strangeness. When she knew the day was come, she rose and washed her body white as foam with running water. Then the cedern press she opened, and took forth her funeral dress and rich adornment. So she stood arrayed before the hearth fire of her home and prayed. Mother, since I must vanish from the day, this last time I kneel to thee and pray. Be mother to my 2 children. Find some dear helpmate for him, some gentle lord for her. And let not them, like me, before their hour die. Let them live in happiness, in our old home, till life be full and age content. To every household altar then she went, and made for each his garland of the green, boughs of the wind-blown myrtle, and was seen, praying, without a sob, without a tear. She knew the dread thing coming, but her clear cheek never changed, till suddenly she fled back to her own chamber and bridal bed. Then came the tears, and she spoke all her thought. O bed, whereon my laughing girlhood's knot was severed by this man, for whom I die, farewell, 'tis thou. I speak not bitterly, 'tis thou hast slain me. All alone I go, lest I be false to him or thee. And lo, some woman shall lie here instead of me, happier perhaps, more true she cannot be. She kissed the pillow as she knelt, and wet with flooding tears was that fair coverlet. At last she had had her fill of weeping, then she tore herself away, and rose again, walking with downcast eyes, yet turned before she had left the room, and cast her down once more, kneeling beside the bed. Then to her side the children came, and clung to her, and cried, and her arms hugged them, and a long good-bye she gave to each, like one who goes to die. The whole house then was weeping, every slave in sorrow for his mistress. And she gave her hand to all, aye, none so base was there she gave him not good words, and he to her. So on Admetus falls from either side sorrow. 'Twere bitter grief to him to have died himself, and being escaped, how sore a woe he hath earned instead. Ah, some day he shall know.
Surely Admetus suffers even to-day, for this true-hearted love he hath cast away.
He weeps, begs her not leave him desolate, and holds her to his heart. Too late, too late. She is sinking now, and there beneath his eye, fading, the poor cold hand falls languidly, and faint is all her breath. Yet still she fain would look once on the sunlight, once again and never more. I will go in and tell thy presence. Few there be will serve so well my master, and stand by him to the end. But thou hast been from olden days our friend.
The maid goes in.
O Zeus, what escape, and where from the evil thing? How break the snare that is round our king?
Ah, list, one cometh. No, let us no more wait. Make dark our raiment, and shear this hair.
Ay, friends, 'tis so, even so. Yet the gods are great, and may send delayment. To prayer, O Paean wise, some healing of this home devise. Find. O long ago, when we were blind, thine eyes saw mercy. Find some healing breath. Again, O Paean, break the chains that bind. Stay the red hand of death. Alas, what shame, what dread! Thou fairy sun shalt be harvested when thy wife is gone.
Ah me! For a deed less drear than this thou ruest, men have died for sorrow. Ay, hearts have bled.
'Tis she, not as man say dear, but the dearest, truest, shall lie ere morrow before thee dead.
But lo, once more, she and her husband, moving to the door, cry, cry, and thou, O land of Faery, hearken! The bravest of women sinketh, perisheth, under the green earth, down where the shadows darken, down to the house of death.
During the last words, Admetus and Alcestis have entered. Alcestis is supported by her handmaids and followed by her 2 children.
And who hath said that love shall bring more joy to man than fear and strife? I knew his perils from of old. I know them now, when I behold the bitter faring of my king, whose love is taken, and his life left evermore an empty thing.
O sun, O light of the day that falls, O running cloud that races along the sky!
They look on thee and me, a stricken twain, who have wrought no sin that God should have thee slain.
Dear earth, and house of sheltering walls, and wedded homes of the land where my fathers lie!
Fail not, my hapless one, be strong, and pray the o'ermastering gods to hate us not alway.
Alcestis, faintly, her mind wandering.
A boat 2 oared upon water. I see, I see! And the ferryman of the dead, his hand that hangs on the pole, his voice that cries, "Thou lingerest, come, come quickly, we wait for thee." He is angry that I am slow, he shakes his head.
Alas, a bitter boat faring for me, my bride ill starred. Oh, this is misery.
Drawing, drawing, 'tis somewhat that draweth me to the palaces of the dead. Oh, so dark, the wings, the eyebrows, and oh, the eyes! Go back! God's mercy, what seekest thou? Let me be! Where am I? Oh, and what paths are these I tread?
Grievous for all who love thee, but for me and my 2 babes most hard, most solitary.
Hold me not, let me lie. I am too weak to stand, and death is near, and a slow darkness stealing on my sight. My little ones, good-bye. Soon, soon, and mother will be here no more. Good-bye, 2 happy children in the light.
Oh, word of pain, oh, sharper ache, than any death of mine had brought, for the God's sake desert me not. For thine own desolate children's sake, nay, up, be brave, for if they rend thee from me, I can draw no breath. In thy hand are my life and death, thine, my beloved and my friend.
Admetus, seeing what way my fortunes lie, I fain would speak with thee before I die. I have set thee before all things, yea, mine own life beside thine was naught. For this alone I die. Dear Lord, I need never have died. I might have lived to wed some prince of pride, dwell in a king's house. Nay, how could I, torn from thee, live on, I and my babes forlorn? I have given to thee my youth, not more nor less, but all, though I was full of happiness. Thy father and mother both, 'tis strange to tell, have failed thee, though for them the deed was well. The years were ripe to die and save their son, the one child of the house. For hope was none if thou shouldst pass away of other heirs. So thou and I had lived through the long years both. Thou hadst not lain sobbing here alone for a dead wife and orphan babes. 'Tis done now, and some God hath wrought out all his will. Howbeit I now will ask thee to fulfil one great return gift, not so great withal as I have given, for life is more than all, but just and due, as thine own heart will tell. For thou hast loved our little ones as well as I have. Keep them to be masters here in my old house, and bring no stepmother upon them. She might hate them. She might be some baser woman, not a queen like me, and strike them with her hand. Oh, for mercy, spare our little ones that wrong. It is my prayer. They come into a house. They are all strife and hate to any child of the dead wife. Better a serpent than a stepmother. A boy is safe. He has his father there to guard him. But a little girl.
Taking the little girl to her.
What good and gentle care will guide thy maidenhood? What woman wilt thou find at father's side? One evil word from her, just when the tide of youth is full, would wreck thy hope of love, and no more mother near to stand above thy marriage bed, nor comfort thee pain-tossed in travail, when one needs a mother most. Seeing I must die, 'tis here, across my way, not for the morrow, not for the third day, but now, death, and to lie with things that were. Farewell. God keep you happy. Husband dear, remember that I failed thee not, and you, my children, that your mother loved you true.
Take comfort. Ere thy Lord can speak, I swear, if truth is in him, he will grant thy prayer.
He will, he will! Oh, never fear for me. Mine hast thou been, and mine shalt ever be, living and dead, thou only. Nothing in wide Hellas but thou shalt be Amytas' bride. No race so high, no face so magic sweet, shall ever from this purpose turn my feet. And children, if God grant me joy of these, 'tis all I ask. Of thee no joy nor ease he gave me. And thy mourning I will bear, not 1 year of my life, but every year, while life shall last. My mother I will know no more, my father shall be held my foe. They brought the words of love, but not the deed, whilst thou hast given thine all, and in my need saved me. What can I do but weep alone, alone alway, when such a wife is gone? An end shall be made of revel, and an end of crowns and song and mirth of friend with friend, wherewith my house was glad. I ne'er again will touch the lute, nor ease my heart from pain with pipes of Afric. All the joys I knew, and joys were many, thou hast broken in two. Oh, I will find some artist wondrous wise should mould for me thy shape, thine hair, thine eyes, and lay it in thy bed, and I will lie close, and reach out mine arms to thee, and cry thy name into the night, and wait, and hear my own heart breathe, thy love is near. O cold delight! Yet it might ease the sum of sorrow, and good dreams of thee will come like balm. 'Tis sweet, even in a dream, to gaze on a dear face, the moment that it stays. O God, if Orpheus' voice were mine, to sing to Death's high virgin and the virgins' king, till their hearts failed them, down would I my path cleave, and not stay me, not the hound of wrath, not the grey oarsman of the ghostly tide, till back to sunlight I had borne my bride. But now, wife, wait for me till I shall come where thou art, and prepare our second home. These ministers in that same cedar sweet, where thou art lain, will lay me, feet to feet and head to head. Oh, not in death from thee divided, who alone art true to me.
This lifelong sorrow thou hast sworn I too, thy friend, will bear with thee. It is her due.
Children, ye heard his promise. He will wed no other woman, nor forget the dead.
Again I promise, so it shall be done.
Alcestis, giving the children into his arms, one after the other.
On that oath take my daughter and my son.
Dear hand that gives, I accept both gift and vow.
Thou in my place must be their mother now.
Else were they motherless, I needs must try.
My babes, I ought to live, and lo, I die.
And how can I, forlorn of thee, live on?
Time healeth, and the dead are dead and gone.
Oh, take me with thee to the dark below, me also!
'Tis enough that one should go.
O fate, to have cheated me of one so true!
Alcestis, her strength failing.
There comes a darkness, a great burden too.
I am lost if thou wilt leave me, wife, mine own.
I am not thy wife. I am nothing. All is gone.
Thy babes, thou wilt not leave them. Raise thine eye.
I am sorry. But good-bye, children. Good-bye.
Look at them. Wake and look at them.
I must go.
What? Dying?
Farewell, husband.
She dies.
Ah, woe! Woe!
Admetus' queen is dead.
While Admetus is weeping silently, and the chorus veil their faces, the little boy runs up to his dead mother.
Oh, what has happened? Mommy has gone away, left me, and will not come back any more. Father, I shall be lonely all the day. Look, look, her eyes, and her arms not like before. How they lie. Mother, oh, speak a word. Answer me, mother. It is I am touching your face. It is I, your little bird.
Admetus, recovering himself and going to the child.
She hears us not. She sees us not. We lie under a heavy grief, child, thou and I.
I am so little, father, and lonely and cold, here without mother. It is too hard. And you, poor little sister, too. Oh, father, such a little time we had her. She might have stayed on till we all were old. Everything is spoiled when mother is dead.
The little boy is taken away, with his sister, sobbing.
My king, thou needs must gird thee to the worst. Thou shalt not be the last, nor yet the first, to lose a noble wife. Be brave, and know to die is but a debt that all men owe.
I know. It came not without doubts and fears, this thing. The thought hath poisoned all my years. Howbeit, I now will make the burial due to this dead queen. Be assembled, all of you, and after, raise your triumph song to greet this pitiless power that yawns beneath our feet. Meantime, let all in Thessaly who dread my sceptre join in mourning for the dead, with temple sorrow shorn and sable weed. Ye chariot lords, ye spurs of the steed, shear close your horses' manes. Let there be found through all my realm no lute, no lyre, nor sound of piping, till 12 moons are at an end. For never shall I lose a closer friend, nor braver in my need. And worthy is she of honour, who alone hath died for me.
The body of Alcestis is carried into the house by mourners. Admetus follows it.
Daughter of Peleus, fare thee well. May joy be thine in the sunless houses.
For thine is a deed which the dead shall tell, where a king black-browed in the gloom carouses, and the cold grey hand at the helm and oar, which guideth shadows from shore to shore, shall bear this day, o'er the tears that well, a queen of women, a spouse of spouses.
Minstrels many shall praise thy name, with lyre full strung and with voices lyreless, when mid-moon riseth, an orbed flame, and from dusk to dawning the dance is tireless. and Carnos cometh to Sparta's call, and Athens shineth in festival, for thy death is a song, and a fulness of fame, till the heart of the singer is left desireless.
Would I could reach thee, oh, reach thee and save my daughter, starward in gulfs of hell, past gates, past tears that swell, where the weak oar climbs through the night and the water.
Beloved and lonely one, who feared not dying, gone in another's stead, alone to the hungry dead, light be the carven stone above thee lying.
Oh, he who shall seek again a new bride after thee, were loathed of thy children twain, and loathed of me.
Word to his mother sped, praying to her who bore him. Word to his father old, heavy with years and cold. Quick, ere your son be dead, what dare ye for him?
Old, and they dared not, grey, and they helped him never. 'Twas she in her youth and pride rose up for her lord and died. O love of two hearts that stay one knit for ever!
'Tis rare in the world. God send such bride in my house to be. She should live life to the end, not fail through me.
As the song ceases, there enters a stranger, walking strongly, but travel-stained, dusty, and tired. His lion skin and club show him to be Heracles.
Ho, countryman! And is Admetus in his home?
Our king is in his house, Lord Heracles. But say, what need brings thee in days like these to Thessaly and Pheres' walled ring?
A quest I follow for the Argive king.
What prize doth call thee, and to what far place?
The horses of one Diomed in Thrace.
But how? Thou knowest not. Is he strange to thee?
Quite strange, I ne'er set foot in Bistany.
Not without battle shalt thou win those steeds.
So be it, I cannot fail my master's needs.
To slay or die, win or return no more.
Well, I have looked on peril's face before.
What profit hast thou in such manslaying?
I shall bring back the horses to my king.
'Twere none such easy work to bridle them.
Not easy. Have they nostrils breathing flame?
They tear men's flesh, their jaws are swift with blood.
Men's flesh, 'tis mountain wolves, not horses' food.
Thou wilt see their mangers clotted with blood, like mire.
And he who feeds such beasts, who was his sire?
Ares, the war-lord of the golden targe.
Enough! This labour fitteth well my large fortune, still upward, still against the wind. How often with these kings of Ares' kind must I do battle, first the dark wolf-man, Lycaon, then 'twas the man called the Swan, and now this man of steeds. Well, none shall see Alcmena's son turn from his enemy.
Enter Admetus from the castle.
Lo, as we speak, this land's high governor, Admetus, cometh from his castle door.
Zeus born of Perseid line, all joy to thee.
Joy to Admetus, lord of Thessaly.
Right welcome were she, but thy love I know.
But why this mourning hair, this garb of woe?
There is a burial I must make to-day.
God keep all evil from thy children.
Nay, my children live.
Thy father, if 'tis he, is ripe in years.
He liveth, friend, and she who bore me.
Surely not thy wife. 'Tis not Alcestis.
Ah, two answers share my thought, questioned of her.
Is she alive or dead?
She is, and is not, and my heart hath bled long years for her.
I understand no more. Thy words are riddles.
Heardst thou not of yore this doom that she must meet?
I know thy wife has sworn to die for thee.
And is it life, to live with such an oath hung o'er her head?
Ah, weep not too soon, friend. Wait till she be dead.
He dies who is doomed to die. He is dead who dies.
The two are different things in most men's eyes.
Decide thy way, Lord, and let me decide the other way.
Who is it that has died? Thou weepest.
'Tis a woman. It doth take my memory back to her, of whom we spake.
A stranger, or of kin to thee?
Not kin, but much beloved.
How came she to be in thy house to die?
Her father died, and so she came to us, an orphan, long ago.
'Tis sad. I would I had found thee on a happier day.
Thy words have some intent. What wouldst thou say?
I must find harbour with some other friend.
My prince, it shall not be. God never sends such evil.
'Tis great turmoil when a guest comes to a mourning house.
Come in and rest. Let the dead die.
I cannot for mere shame feast beside men whose eyes have tears in them.
The guest rooms are apart where thou shalt be.
Friend, let me go. I shall go gratefully.
Thou shalt not enter any door but mine.
To an attendant.
Lead in our guest. Unlock the furthest line of guest chambers, and bid the stewards there make ready a full feast. Then close with care the midway doors. 'Tis unmeet if he hears our turmoil, or is burdened with our tears.
The attendant leads Heracles into the house.
How, master, when within a thing so sad lies, thou wilt house a stranger? Art thou mad?
And had I turned the stranger from my door, who sought my shelter, hadst thou praised me more? I trow not, if my sorrow were thereby no whit less, only the more friendless I. And more, when bards tell tales, were it not worse my house should lie beneath the stranger's curse? Now he is my sure friend, if e'er I stand lonely in Argos in a thirsty land.
Thou callest him thy friend. How didst thou dare keep hid from him the burden of thy care?
He would never have entered had he known my grief. Ay, men may mock what I have done and call me fool. My house has never learned to fail its friend, nor seen the stranger spurn.
Admetus goes into the house.
Oh, a house that loves the stranger, and a house for ever free.
And Apollo, the song-changer, was a herdsman in thy fee. Yea, a piping he was found where the upward valleys wound, to the kine from out the manger, and the sheep from off the lea, and love was upon Othrys at the sound.
And from deep glens unbeholden of the forest to his song, there came lynxes streaky golden, there came lions in a throng, tawny coated, ruddy eyed, to that piper in his pride, and shy fawns he would embolden, dappled dancers, out along the shadow by the pine tree's side.
And those magic pipes a-blowing have fulfilled thee in thy reign, by thy lake with honey flowing, by thy sheepfolds and thy grain, where the sun turns his steeds to the twilight. All the meads of Molossus know thy sowing, and thy ploughs upon the plain.
Yea, and eastward thou art free to the portals of the sea, and Pelion the unharboured is but minister to thee.
He hath opened wide his dwelling to the stranger, though his roof for the dead was fresh and welling, for the loved ones of his youth.
'Tis the brave heart's cry, I will fail not though I die. Doth it win with no man's telling some high vision of the truth?
We may marvel, yet I trust, when man seeketh to be just, and to pity them that wander, God will raise him from the dust.
End of part 1.